Hello and welcome to episode 47 of Leaf Blower Revolution. This was supposed to be released 2 days ago, but I've been pretty busy lately. 45 million cursors, we're gonna get more than this. So, quite a few things will happen in this episode. It's a bit longer than usual. I don't like anything longer than 12 to 15 minutes, but I don't have a choice. We're gonna cover Sacred Leaves. This opens access to Leafscension, and I'm gonna talk about this super stir thing that always was a mystery to me. After all, it's not such a big mystery. We'll get a new pet, access to new seeds, etc, etc. So, first thing I'm doing right now, I'm just spending some of my essence. I accumulated a bunch. I don't need to craft shards anymore. I'm gonna need a lot of shards and a lot of gems today. The wood leaf is now level 80, so I'm just showing that. This open chest, something I was curious about is to see that brand new leaf I had access to last episode. Is it there? And it is. And Sacred Leaves will also be in those chests. Is it the best way to farm for them? I don't know. We'll see. And I don't even know if I should spend too much time farming in the pyramid anymore, because something very, very interesting that I did not expect will happen with ancient leaves. I was extremely pleased to see that and looking forward to show you. In fact, I already showed it on my Discord, just a little screenshot. So those are my pet themes. I think I'll add one more theme, I don't remember. Yeah, and that new pet, I think I forgot to show it to you in the footage. Worst case scenario, I'll talk about it and I'll show it to you in next episode. Or you might see it. But the unlock itself, I think I skipped it. I got overwhelmed with all this new content. So here I'm just showing that 102 out of 110 for the slapping. Once again, I can go up to what, 150 I believe? So I'm just upgrading all my weapons. Weapons. I keep calling them weapons. They are tools. There you go. Here I need some dark... how is it called? I play too many games. Dark Essence. There you go. Okay, so let's get in the meat of it. This is the place where you get access to Sacred Leaves. At first I don't get too many. In fact, I'm at 0 right now. Oh, I got one. It's a start. But it's gonna go fast. You know how it works. Got some lore here. I don't really care too much about it, frankly. And I was thinking, okay, what should I do first? And the logical thing to do, because I got so much, is Gravity Ball. Let's go with Gravity Ball. Of course, marketing, and of course, it will escape me. Marketing and fertilizer, there you go, are automated. So they spend my Sacred Leaves automatically as we go, and then very soon we'll look at the shop, which we already saw last episode, but now we'll buy things. So I'm just putting them together using bellows. Bellows is the best. More than one viewer told me to use bellows also in the other area where we're not gonna go today, but maybe next episode we'll try to get to Malachite leaves, although I have no clue what I want to do for next episode. There's too many options. And I skip ahead 250,000, okay, that I'm at. I turned off the auto fertilizers and marketing. So relics, we're gonna work on that quite a lot. Very cheap to unlock. And I'll talk about this. It was something that took me some time to figure out, but I didn't have to go on the wiki, so it's not too bad. The drop rate of relics, I'll talk about that. Certain bosses drop certain types of relics, or certain levels of relics. It has to do with Leafscension. Backpack, okay, it's fine. So here's the super stir thing, and later on I'll point to a tab that I thought would be some sort of a super type of alchemy, but it's just decrease alchemy brew time by 1%. It's nothing special. It's not a mechanic. I thought the super stir was a mechanic. That's a mechanic. So Leafscension bot enables automatic Leafscension, extremely important, so I'll use that. Leaf cheapers are extremely important also, and I'll get them also. And when it comes to seeds, we're gonna get 2 of them today, okay? And they're really powerful. Wow. Alright. So remember that, do you see this? Relics? Well, I thought it was the super stir stuff, you know what I mean? No, it's relics. So we're gonna unlock a few things because we can craft relics. But please remember that I was exploring this as I was recording, okay? I didn't know anything about any of this, so I might do some clicking around. I'll try to not show too much of it. But that's why the video is a bit longer than usual. Look at that. That's really evident what I need to do. I'll do it later for those little achievements. In-game achievements. So here I don't know what I'm doing, right? Alright, so I have my team so I can craft stuff, and these are, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels, okay? And they're closely tied to the quality of leaves made in the Leafscension, which we'll look at in a moment also. But first I need relics, okay? So alchemy, first I'm gonna make some dark essence. I needed some, I think, for some things. And I'm gonna start making a few relics. As I said, certain bosses drop them. So the centaur drops common and uncommon, and I was told that a new boss we'll see today, I forgot its name. They can drop uncommon and rare. And please correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know. Well, there's another boss though, but I don't have access to it. So for higher level than this, higher than rare, for drops, I don't know what drops it. If the new boss that I'm missing drops it or not, I don't have a clue. Okay, so these are the relics that I made. Sorry, I'm slow here. So these are the relics that I made, okay? And I have 2 out of 10. So you can have 10 of each. But they drop also. Let's remember that. So I use a lot of shards to create this. I'll burn everything I got to create as much as possible. Then you see leaves, sanded basic leaves, right? Okay, there's 4 of them. Well, after a certain amount, you can go tier 2, which would be uncommon, fitting with uncommon. So because I have a platinum, uncommon platinum relic, here I gain access to rare relic, but I saw the prices, ooh, expensive in terms of shards to make. So what I wanted to do is platinum Leafscension to get access to tier 2 to see how it works, just to understand the mechanic. But I'll show you how I proceed, and in fact what I'll do very soon is make everything all at once. And the video was even longer, I removed some of it. We'll jump directly. See, there's an X on the right? I automated the creation of leaf-sanded leaves. This is really difficult for me to explain for some reason. Look at that, I got a few in-game achievements here for clicking on each of the icons there. Okay. Let's talk about time skips. To do Leafscension, I need 1 E300 of every leaf. 1 6-hour time skip will be working if I go and get a gravity ball for obsidian and benny leaves. Okay, if I do that, I'll get 1 E300 every time, and it will automatically create leaf-sanded leaves or whatever they're called. Okay, so that's why I'm pointing to this here. Then I can do another time travel and get another batch of those leaf-sanded leaves. Of course, my goal is to create 1 batch of level 2 at least to see how it looks like, to understand the mechanic, so I can make it cheaper. The leaf cheaper thing I was talking about, I said it's very important. Well, I bought some of it, and I'll buy more later on. Is it now? I hate this back and forth when I do this. Okay, so I should max this out immediately. I got 6,000, so let's max this out to reduce the cost of making higher tier leaf-scented leaves. Is it how it's called? Yeah, what a nightmare. I'm having a lot of trouble, please bear with me. Okay, so why am I showing this? There's a new pet, the Silo. I am showing it after all. Okay, he makes leaf cinder input costs cheaper, and the duration, instead of, you know, 1 minute, it's a little shorter. It's the Silo. So he's gonna be part of a brand new team. In fact, he is. It's team number 5. I modified a team or added a team, I don't remember. So I'm glad that I'm showing you this pet. I just didn't show the process of unlocking him for 2 million BLC. In the Ancients shop, we also have the possibility to buy. You see, now it costs me 21 instead of the original, I don't know what, 28 or something like this. If you rewind, you'll see the original cost. But now I need 21 and I have 22, right? For the platinum one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create my first level 2 leaf-scented leaf. So transcend leaves for more powerful leaves by Leafscension. So how do you call that? Transcendent leaves? I could call it leaf transcended leaves. I don't know. Please let me know. Leaf sending. I am leaf sending right now. Please let me know in the comment what's the right term. This is rocket science. What a nightmare. Okay. So we made one. Now I need 21 of the level 2 to make level 3. Can you imagine how long it's going to take? In eternity, this is what it's going to take. You see, it spans common leaves. Oh, that's what they call it. Leaf-scented leaves. So it spans common leaf-scented leaves and creates one uncommon leaf-scented leaf. So I'll do it for all 3 of which that I have relics. Okay, I'll do it right now. There you go. Oh, I'm missing one for obsidian. So I may or may not do it on screen, but I'll do it right now, in fact. Here I'm checking. Yes, I'm short. It's because a few times I did not go in the area and do exactly this. It's because I'm at 0, right? So if I use a time skip, I'm not gonna get my 1E300. Anyways. Here I'm pointing to level 3. I mean, these are going to take forever to make. All I want to do is be able to access everything in the game and kill every boss. I don't really care about maxing out those. I hope it's not necessary. We'll see how it goes. Alright. So that's Leafscension for you. I think we covered it enough, didn't we? It's the main element of Sacred Leaves, but there's other things. Let's go fight a boss. Now this is really interesting because I have the wrong set of leaves. See, I was talking about yet another boss. So this boss, look at him go down. But the thing is, I have the wrong set of leaves equipped. I absolutely demolished this boss, and this boss gives Sacred Leaves and more shards than the Centaur, and of course better relics. There you go. So I killed him, but I have probably one of the worst set of leaves that I possess. I didn't know. It's a mistake that I make. But I'll fix it because I'm going to try to push in the pyramid and something will not make sense at all. Let's go kill the Centaur, why not? Let's go. Okay, jump cut. Leafscension. I was wondering here, how do you get 1E300 ancient leaves? I have an answer for you. Can you imagine having that amount? the witch curses. I could really farm the witch for real for once, instead of those pathetic numbers that I've been getting. Here I'm showing how much I get offline gains, but look at the bottom right, how much Sacred Leaves I have. We'll be able to buy our first brand new seed, and we're gonna have ancient seeds. Think about that. Ancient seeds. And I have a lot of seeds, artifacts. Okay, so this is exciting. Let's take a look. How much does it cost? 306 trillion, but look, already bought 2 because it's auto bought. Nice. So because I do have seeds, even though they're low level, all I have to do is hit use, and look at the bottom right. I'm not gonna zoom in, I think I forgot to do it, but look at that. We're already in the A's. I'm not gonna show you the whole sequence, but we will reach 1E300 ancient leaves. This is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, we're really close right now. A few more clicks, there you go, we got it. Now, it's time to spend everything on this. And I did not need 1E300 now. When it comes to pyramid floors, I'll tell you right now, it seems like the maximum is 1000, no matter what you do. So I'm going to spend, I'm about to hit control here to make it faster. Oh, I cut that part. But I maxed out to 1000 floors for the pyramid. I don't know how many years it will take me to reach floor 1000. Let's try to beat floor 115. What do you think? Let's start with that. And we'll worry about floor 1000 when I'm close to my 50s or something like that, okay? This is just insane. Do you think I'll make it? Well, if I'm showing you this sequence, it's probably because I'll make it. Later I'll show you where I'm farming at. When I'm farming now, what is only chests. There's no reason to farm ancient leaves anymore for obvious reasons. And look at that, we easily kill that boss. It's gonna give us a milestone. More curse per second. Sure, let's go. I like curse. Okay, so it seems to be every 5 levels or something like that. We'll see how it goes. Here I died because I didn't pay attention. Doesn't matter. So new boss, but I need to have access to malachite leaves. And now this is more proper. That's how you kill it. And as I said, ancient leaves, shards, and relics sometimes. And now we have 50 million curses. This is the last clip, and here I show my intention of sitting there AFK farm this boss. Very logical thing to do. And I want to show you my 96th floor where I one-shot everything just with leaf blowing, no slapping, no nothing. Not bad. We'll open a bunch of chests just to demonstrate that I get sacred leaves as well. 82 million that I got. I'll have to think what's the best method to farm sacred leaves without burning time skips. I don't have a clue. Please let me know in the comments what you think is the best way for me to farm those. And let's unlock Meeds. And I'll tell you right now that I forgot. It's really interesting. The first clip, I mean, look at what I'll be able to buy with infinite mulch. Okay, it's just great. So we'll unlock Meeds, but I forgot that the auto buy, so they buy themselves. So I'll just trade like crazy and not nonsense. And you'll see in the next episode, the first clip, the amount of mulch that I'll have. I was super surprised with that. This is amazing. I really like these new mechanics. It was totally worth it to spend all this time trying to beat floor 100 in the pyramid. Amazing. Really fun. So my sets, okay, we're gonna load set number 1 because this is like where I got my TGM, Trade Global Multiplier. Of course, there's way less shards attributed to them, but my trading is still pretty decent. And my trading is also automated, which is, I mean, it's beautiful. And it's nice, it's really an idle game, you know, that's why I have like at least 4,500 hours on that game. So once in a while I'll click on some of the mulch trades that I want, but all I have to do is go to bed and let it run, and it will do its own thing, and I'll come back with a nice surprise that I'll show you next episode. Now Malashit would be maybe my goal, so I can get access to a new boss. I don't know what I'll do for next episode, besides that first clip where I show tons of mulch. Let's check this out. 3.21k% for the leaf counter. Let's go in the house, and I do not have access to anything new, and we can know now what the 2 new things are for the house, because if I go in Leafscension, I know that we have Malashit and Hematite. Hematite, is that how you say it? There you go. This is where I stand. Okay, I got 1 of each. I wanted to show you that also, and I have none of the higher level. So here I was pointing, but I was talking in my mind about the bosses, what they drop, and I asked on Discord. So yeah, this one will drop up to rare, but how about this one? I don't know. This one up to uncommon for relics. Was there anything else? Yeah, that's what I'm just pointing, blind, imagining myself talking. That's it. That's what we got for this video. I had a little trouble explaining things. I hope it made sense. Please let me know in the comments what you think. Sometimes I'm a bit hard on myself, but I'm trying to set the bar high, but it was challenging to explain these things. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit thumbs up and leave a comment below. If you want to support this channel, you can subscribe and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss future videos. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.